You're welcome again. I'm your friend, Ospolisho. We want to talk about sexual performance anxiety, just as it implies sex performance anxiety, anxiety related to sex. You understand? Now, sex is supposed to be enjoyable, but it's very tough to have fun if you are constantly worrying about how well you're doing. If you want to put a sparkle back in your love life, you should be able to learn why sexual performance anxiety might be happening to you and get, of course, some tips to put yourself at ease because it is very, very vital to, satisfy your partner on bed. And we have various causes of sexual performance anxiety. And I also want you to know that sex is more than just a physical response. Your emotions have something to do with it too. But I want you to know that when your mind is too stressed out to focus on sex, your body cannot get excited either. And there are a lot of different worries that can lead to this problem. So, join me as we dive into the various causes of sexual performance anxiety. Fear that you won't be able to perform well in bed and satisfy your partner sexually. It is termed sexual performance anxiety. It might be due to poor body image, including concern of your weight or belly fat. It might be problems in the relationship. It might be worried that your penis is short or is too small or might not be able to measure up to standard. Concern about ejaculating too early or taking too long to orgasm or be able to satisfy your woman are some of the reasons. Anxiety about not being able to have an orgasm or enjoy the sexual experience. These things may lead your body to release some hormones like epinephrine, non-epinephrine, and which will, of course, at the end of the day, resulting into sexual performance anxiety. Then, what are the symptoms? Number one, your state of mind can have a big impact on your ability to get aroused. That's one of the symptoms. Even if you are with somebody that you love and you find sexually attractive or appealing, worrying about whether you'll be able to please your partner may make it impossible for you to do just that. And one of the effects of the stress hormone, when we're talking about stress, you are anxious is a form of stress. And one of the effects of stress hormone is to narrow the blood vessels. And when less blood vessels flow into your penis area, it is more difficult to have an erection. Even guys who won't normally have any trouble getting excited might not be able to get an erection when they are overcome by sexual performance anxiety. And it can happen to anybody. It can happen to anybody. And when we're talking about sexual performance anxiety, we should know that it is very common in men. It is very common in men. It is not as easy like that for women because we are the receiver. We receive. We are the receiving end. You understand? So because we are the receiving end, it is not easy for us to go through sexual performance anxiety, except when we are meeting a new partner. For example, you are just meeting a new partner, you are thinking, maybe I might not be able to, do this, I might not be able to do that for the partner. That's why it's not too common in women as it affects men. But it can affect arousal in women too. And anxiety can prevent women from getting lubricated. They will have a dry vagina area, which is not enough to have sex. It will become so dry, and of course, it can take away the physical desire to make love. Anxiety can take you out of the right mindset for sex. When you are focused on whether you'll be able to perform well, you can't concentrate on what you are doing in bed. Even you are able to get aroused, you may be too distracted even to reach orgasm or take your partner to reach orgasm. And when you're talking about sexual performance anxiety, it leads to a cycle of troubles. You might become so anxious about sex that you cannot perform, which leads to even more performance anxiety. You understand? You are having anxiety and you are still going into another anxiety. Maybe you not be able to satisfy your woman. So in the next video, we'll be discussing how to overcome sexual performance anxiety. See you then.